all of us, to make biking, to make the road safer. And if each of us does our part to support all these changes in biking and we keep staying out there on the roads, we can help make Austin the kind of place where cyclists and their friends and families never have to worry about this sort of thing happening again. So thank y'all so much for being part of this. I get to introduce the man of the evening, the guy who really was responsible for pulling this whole thing together, my good friend Al Bastidas with Please Be Kind to Cyclists.
So everyone, so it finally happened, we're here.
Woo!
We are making history. This is history. This is a moment that is going to go in the books. How many times have we seen this many cyclists in Austin together in a harmony way, in peaceful way? How many times have you seen that? This is the first time. It's going to go in history. And thank you. It takes all of us. It takes all of us. Each one of us here and more people to make a change. City officials, local businesses, and major employees, schools and communities, everyone should contribute, and we should push people to make the change and come and join us in our effort. My effort is your effort. My work is your work. We are working for you and for everyone, for my kids and your kids. We ride a bicycle, what I call a broken system, a system that is not really conducive to ride bicycles and cars at the same time. We're working really hard, the city officials, everyone is working really hard to make it. It's going to take time. In the meantime, I'm asking everyone to be very careful when you engage and when you decide to ride your bicycle with traffic. We have to take our own responsibility, be responsible for our own life. Our life is our responsibility and not the guy behind the wheel. So we do whatever it takes to be safe. I got to read here. I have to tell you something. What am I? You know, we're not the what do you call that? The Occupy Wall Street. No, we are the 9%, 99%, but the 9% that is working to change things. I'm asking, and I'm going to work. I promise I will. To have tougher laws to prosecute drivers who hurt cyclists and kill cyclists. I promise I'll do that. Other cities, other states in our country have them. What's wrong with us? What's wrong with Texas? Why can't we do it? Amen. Yes, but we got to get together and win. We can make it. We can make that change. I'm just curious about something. Can you guys, those who have been hit by cars, can you lift up your hands? More than one time. That's a lot of us. Now, I want everyone who have lost a loved one to lift up their hand. Tonight, we're here with the parents of Justin Murphy, who was killed in January. And I have to say something that gets really hard, and even though I didn't know him, it's something that hits home because we're working really hard to prevent this from happening. Every time I get a call, I don't get a call to say, hey, we're going to pass this law. We're going to change the rules. I just get a call to say, you know this guy, we lost another cyclist. Can I get an interview? That's what I do. So I'm the ugly face, the sad face, and the tragedy face on the camera. But someone has to do it. And the way I do it is bringing awareness to drivers. That's what we use our media, to tell drivers, be careful. We are humans. I'm a parent. I'm a husband. You know, I'm a part of this society. And you all are part of this society. There's no that stuff that I hear, you pay taxes, there's no such thing. We live here, so why don't we get the same rights? Not the same rights as give me a space on the road to drive. The same rights that if I get hurt, get this guy, get the guy behind, put him in jail, find him accountable. So the two things I'm going to work for is getting the right education and awareness in place aimed to drivers and cyclists, not just drivers and cyclists, but we need to educate the drivers. We need to have a system in place where we know for sure that every guy behind the wheel know about us. Yes. Understand how we ride our bicycles. Understand that we are humans. Understand how they have to drive. And right now, I don't know a system that is teaching drivers about cyclists. So we're going to create a system. We are working and developing a video that is going to be taught, is going to be shown in defensive driving schools and driver's eds. A video that is going to tell drivers about us. We're going to find laws, and we're going to write laws that are going to find drivers. We get drivers accountable, and we find them with consequences. As it is today, what is the consequence of a driver hitting a cyclist? Nothing, right? Exactly. So that we're going to change that. In order to do that, we all got to get involved. It's not just our job. It's not just any of the congressmen or of the city. It's everybody. So we're going to get out and vote for those reasons we want to change. I want to say that Be Kind to Cyclists has been working for the past 6 years, in trying to find what is it that, how can we serve my community, my fellow cyclists? How can we do that? We have created programs, and I wanted people to know. We have created a program called Cyclist VIP, because we are VIP, very important people, but it stands for visible, in the moment, unpredictable. That is our responsibility. That is our responsibility. Now, we have created another program. It's called VRP Cyclists. It stands for Victim Relief Program. It's a program that helps cyclists, people who get hurt and have no insurance, people who get hurt and don't know where to go. Do you need a lawyer? Why don't you contact us? Maybe we can help. You need a doctor? Why don't you contact us? You have a bill to pay? Maybe we can help. So, but get involved. We have developed programs that we're going to change the culture of how we do things on our bicycles on the road. Thank you so very much for coming. Join us. And I want to say thank you to everyone. And I'm going to bring a couple of people to close the night. And I want everyone with respect and hear what they have to say. I'm going to say a few words from them. They lost their son. They lost one of us, one of our brothers. And they're in a lot of pain still. But they're here tonight to support what we do. And to tell everyone, keep doing what we're doing. And do it right. I'm also going to introduce the brother of now that I call a good friend of mine who got hit last week, hit and run. He's in the hospital today. But he's doing well. He's getting better. Where are you? And he's going to tell you a little bit about his experience.
I'm here today with my mother to represent. I'm representing for my older brother Evan, who's my one and only brother. He was a victim of a hit and run on April 23rd, in which the man ran away, like whoever hit him ran away, and he's in the hospital today. He had a fractured knee, a punctured lung, he stressed a fracture in his face, which caused temporary paralysis, but he's gonna be okay because he has the heart of an Austin bicyclist. And I really wanted to thank everybody for all the support that everyone has given. And I'm a fellow critical mass rider myself. Who cares? So it really means so much that Austin is such a good city, it's such a positive city, and we really do need some better laws for us bike riders because the drivers have all the laws, but we don't have any laws. That doesn't make any sense. But everybody has been so good to my brother, and they've been so good to me and my family, and I'm truly sorry to all the people that didn't get to voice how they felt when they were hit, because apparently if you have a few drinks and you're hit by someone else, it's not your fault. But that I don't support that. I'm here for all the people that didn't get to voice their opinions. That's right, man. And every day we ride, and I just wanted to say how much I really love all the support that I've got, and you guys mean so much to me. I don't give speeches in front of these big crowds every day, so it's different, but I really do. And Austin is just the capital of Texas. It's because we have the most heart. So I just really wanted to thank y'all, and I love you too. Have a good night.
I'm Evan Baird's mother, Sarah Baird, and I want to thank you. I'm here for Evan too, I'm here for every single cyclist here. And I gotta say, this is the worst way in the world to meet Al Bastidas, but he came to us in the hospital and gave his support, said, I'm with the Be Kind to Cyclists. All this support has turned Evan around. He had a traumatic brain injury. They thought he was going to lose the sight in his left eye and his left ear hearing. He is pulling through. He was supposed to get out today. Thank you, Refuge Hospital. He's had 2 surgeries. He's had more CAT scans and MRIs than I can count. He's supposed to be here today with us, but he had a little relapse last night. He's going to be okay. Ride safe. Don't shoot the bird at the people in the cars. They weigh 3,000 pounds. Even if you want to, don't do it. Drive safe. Get a sticker from Al. Be kind to cyclists. Evan was riding home, minding his own business. Doesn't want to drive a car. Wants to ride his bike wherever he goes. And was riding home from work, and someone hit him and ran. So be on the lookout for that small black 4-door sedan, Hyundai or Honda. Pose a sticker on the left rear bumper. Damage to the front right end. Evan has hundreds. Yeah, I kind of hope I don't see him first, but I've had my days where I thought if I saw him first, I'd feel sorry for him. But he has hundreds. I don't mean it. I don't mean it. We want justice. We want justice. We want safety for cyclists in Austin. We want safety. We don't want revenge. Evan wants safety. He doesn't want revenge. He wants a chance to get on his bike again. He wants you guys to be able to be on your bikes. Every day. Every day. God bless Al Bastidas and the Be Kind to Austin Cyclist Foundation. God bless you guys who come to see Evan who don't even know him. We've had people come down. Sweet John William on his crutches got hit a month ago. Never met him. Came down to meet Evan and give his support. We've had more support than we know what to do with. We need another refrigerator at home. We can't fit all the food in our refrigerator. It means the world to Evan. He's on a roller coaster of highs and lows, physically, emotionally. He's been through hell, and he feels gratitude, and I thank each and every one of you, and I thank the Be Kind to Cyclists Foundation for that. I think Evan, if he didn't have that, he wouldn't be where he is today. So ride safe, you guys, and watch out for the drivers. God bless him. Worst way to meet the best man I think I ever met.
Thank you. So this concludes our night. Thank you all for coming. Stay in touch. You know how to get in touch with us. Ride back home safely, please. and keep supporting us. Thank you for coming. Thank you.